Welcome to the fourth episode of Issues 101. I'm Allison, a current intern at Issue Voter. Throughout this series, we are sharing 3-minute, nonpartisan, accessible explanations of how Congress shapes issues that matter to you. Today we are covering college campuses as political battlegrounds, how free speech, student activism, and partisan politics shape the future of higher education. Student activism has been a defining feature of American higher education, deeply intertwined with the nation's broader political transformations. Beginning in the 1960s, college campuses became focal points of debates concerning the civil rights movement. Students organized sit-ins, marches, and freedom rides to challenge segregation and demand racial equality both within educational spaces and nationwide. Shortly after, the anti-Vietnam War movement mobilized millions of students across the country, using protests and teach-ins to advocate for peace while questioning the U.S. military involvement abroad. In the 1970s and 1980s, student activism expanded to include protests against nuclear weapons, critiques of U.S. foreign policy, and environmental protection advocacy, linking campus politics to global peace and environmental concerns. These movements cemented higher education institutions as spaces for political discourse, social critique, and civic engagement. As primary funders and regulators of public universities, the federal and state governments have historically used funding mechanisms to shape institutional priorities and policies. In recent years, college campuses have become focal points of America's broader political polarization, with conflicts over free speech, diversity, and academic freedom dominating national headlines. Student activism has long been a catalyst for policy reform and cultural transformation, both within universities and across society. From historical movements to contemporary campaigns, student-led efforts have demonstrated the profound influence of youth organizing on issues ranging from climate change and racial justice to free speech and democratic engagement. Modern examples of student activism illustrate this enduring legacy. Student-led climate movements such as Fridays for Future and Fossil Free have pressured universities to divest from fossil fuels, adopt sustainable initiatives, and incorporate environmental justice into academic programming. As debates over education, funding, and free speech intensify, the role of students and other citizens becomes even more critical. Staying informed about legislation affecting higher education and free speech through platforms like Issue Voter and using one's voice to advocate for democratic values are vital steps towards ensuring that colleges remain spaces for growth, inquiry, and active citizenship. Thank you for joining us for the fourth episode of Issues 101. Follow Issue Voter to get alerted about future episodes. For further reading, check out our article at blog.issuevoter.org, College Campuses as Political Battlegrounds. Issue Voter is a nonpartisan nonprofit. Sign up at issuevoter.org to stay up to date with new legislation and send your opinion directly to your members of Congress.